Hello, Leo. This is your general reading for the week of the 20th of August to the 26th of August. Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. Let's have a look and see what message or messages come through for you for this week, Leo. And don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on any new videos that come out. Okay, Leo, let's go ahead and have a look at these messages. So, Leo, what I am seeing for you this week, I am seeing a lot of major energies for you this week. I do feel like this could be a little bit of a turbulent week. However, I feel like you have the resilience to be able to make it through this week. I do feel like there could be some possible ups and downs. I feel at the beginning of the week, you're generally content. I feel like you're doing what needs to be done. You're going through your daily routine. I feel like overall you're generally in a good position right now. I feel like you're moving towards some kind of goal or some kind of objective. And I want to say overall, there's going to be some kind of challenge, possibly dealing with some kind of structure or having to conform to something. I want to say generally to anything that's coming up this week, try to take a more humble approach to the situation and try to be resilient in general with the situation. I do feel like there is going to be something that happens this week that could be abrupt. It could be sudden. And I almost feel like after this event happens, I feel like you're going to have to go back to step one almost. I feel like you're going to have to go back to some kind of planning phase. I feel that quite possibly, I'm almost getting this message like plans are falling through this week. Plans are falling through, and it could have to do with possibly something at work, some kind of structure that was built up, quite possibly some kind of traditional structure, something that had been built up and quite possibly is being knocked down in the sense that things are changing with this. And I feel that there's going to have to be some new plan made. So literally, I'm feeling like plans, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been working towards, quite possibly, even though you're content in the situation now, I feel like some plans are falling through. And I feel like you're going to have to maintain a little bit of resilience this week. I feel like approaching the situation in a more humble way and being a little bit more resilient will be able to aid you this week in going through these changes that are happening, in this kind of up and down energy that's happening. Because Leo, right now, I don't feel like you have any control over what's going on. The changes that are currently happening, this abrupt change that's going to happen, you don't have any control over this, Leo. So the only thing that you can really do is maintain some kind of resilience in the situation, and when it's all said and done, essentially go back to the drawing board. Use your creativity to start to make another plan, Leo. I feel like it's going to be a tricky week in general. I do see tricky energy coming in. And I feel like overall, there's going to be a lot of creativity needed to be able to make these plans again. This could be a work situation. If you're dealing with work, I almost feel like something is happening very abruptly. Some kind of plans that were made, some kind of structure that was built up, or some kind of plans that were made that essentially is going to be knocked down. This could be something having to do with, quite possibly, you propose something to a boss or a manager, for example, which isn't any good, and you essentially have to do it over. I'm feeling this kind of energy, like there needs to be a do-over. Some kind of plans are going to fall through. Something that you've done is going to essentially not be good enough, but I'm feeling like something is going to have to be done again. And I feel like there's going to have to be a lot of creative type energy to re-manifest this once again. If this is some kind of relationship, I feel like right now you're kind of in a position that you're satisfied, you're moving towards something that you feel that you're satisfied doing it, you feel like you're getting a lot of satisfaction from it. However, I do feel a bit of an air that even though you're moving forward, I do feel there is a slight bit of insecurity. You're not 100% sure yet exactly what you're moving towards is what you exactly want, even though you're generally content. And I feel that part of this energy might be the reason why some of this is changing right now. And if this is a relationship, this could quite possibly be this kind of energy that you're moving forward with this person, not sure if it's exactly what you want, or not exactly sure if it's going to bring you the satisfaction that you want, even though right now you're generally satisfied. But I feel this kind of energy could quite possibly be the catalyst for some of these changes to be taking place. Sometimes the universe has a way of putting us back on track where we need to go, even though we may not be in accordance with what the universe is doing to us at that time. However, like I said, Leo, I feel like if this is a work situation, there's going to be something that happens that you're going to have to redo something. If this is a relationship, I feel that something may happen, some kind of change may happen in the relationship, or some kind of plans may fall through. This could simply be some plans that you had with somebody, possibly a date, possibly a meeting with somebody, that I feel these plans are going to fall through. I feel like this has to do with some kind of structure, some kind of traditional structure kind of breaking down. And so you're back to the drawing board towards midweek. And I feel like you're going to have to essentially re-manifest something or think of something again. I feel like you're going to have to use a lot of your energy to be able to bring this back into the material form, to manifest this once again. And I feel like overall it's going to be kind of tricky. I feel like it's going to quite possibly put you in this kind of energy where I feel like you're kind of almost going a little bit crazy. I feel just to pay attention a little bit also to your thoughts, what you're thinking, and just know that what is currently happening is out of your control. So I do want to say, have a little bit of flexibility here this week, Leo. Have a little bit of resilience, a little bit of flexibility, and know that what is happening needs to happen, essentially. These changes are going to happen outside of your control. There's nothing you can do to stop it. So go with the flow this week and know that these changes are outside of your control. The only thing you can really do is be flexible, be resilient, go back to the drawing board after it's all said and done, and make a new plan to be able to re-manifest this, whether it's a relationship or whether it's something that happened at work. Planning to do it again is really all that you can do in this situation this week. It is going to be a bit tricky. Tap into some of your energy here, tap into some of your strength and your resilience, and I feel like at the end of the week, I feel that you are going to be able to handle things with ease overall. So that is the message that I'm seeing for you for this week, Leo. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay updated on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and make sure to check the links below if you are interested in additional readings or memberships. And have a good week.